guys ready, bring your body, mind, spirit, get on the ball. You know, you better think of this, right? Why I say that this, we change the concept because the couple new people, if you don't know, just stay cool. If you can put the question, I think the all the students, whatever they've been here for a couple months, they be so happy, ask, help you guys go through it. We are facing to the new challenge, right? In my opinion. So if you anyone listen to news, so we see more things happening at China. So almost like last year, China happens first. Americans think it never come, and then sooner or later get to us. So the now new virus, we call the virus, it's not a new virus. It's the cousin of the old virus. Cousin, right? They are changed. I think it's not cousins. They are manifest different ways. Right, new virus, whatever we call it, and we only understand is more what's called a contagious. Why it's scary? What's called a contagious means. Contagious means they are so eagerly get into you, right? The more easier looking for the human beings. So it means we are the target. We're the target. Do they want to kill us? No, right? That's the first real important concept. If we are gonna to facing these challenges, the most important concept we all have to change. That's not a war. It's not a human create a war, or not a virus create a war, try to kill the wipe out the human. Right? So if you think about the war, then you think about the kill, then you think about the winner. Then eventually look at the entire history. Does anything can be 100% win? No. Right? Yin and yang, nothing. So the whole concept of the yin and yang is what? Complementary, right? Cooperate. So if we really want to fight, we cannot win. Look at the we fight. Look at fight what we try. Entire whole world try to fight. Every country see if possible. We created the what? Vaccines. We give it a shot each one. We can, you know, we can prevent and never get it. They say, yeah, you create one, we change it. Right? COVID-19 because after now Delta, who knows will be the next one. Right? Now look at how fast they go through that. What kind of symptoms they get in the body, right? Before getting in the body, headache, nauseous, on a different kind of symptoms. So the COVID-19. Now getting in the body, sore throats, chilled, hot. It's a different system, right? According for the meridians system, which is an energetic concept, this kind of system in the Chinese medicine we call it is a Sanjiao system, which is one of the most mystery meridians, right? Ideas, anyone know the meridians? I give it the meridians is inner network, your life network. Without the meridians, there's no life. Life is based on this network, energy, life network. When you die, meridians go with you. Do you understand the concept? It's your spirit carry the meridians. Each one has their own network, energy network, meridians. With this, with your spirit come into the body. Then every meridians always has one pair because meridians is invisible. Body is visible. We put this visible, invisible concept. Generally speaking, every piece is meridians. Every meridians always connect to one of the physical organs. Heart meridians, then you have a heart. Right? Lung meridians, you have a lung. The colon meridians, you have a colon. Right? And then that's always as a colon, always as a major things connect. That's only one meridians. There's no body. There's no body connect, which is the Sanjiao meridians. It's at your hand, right? So from the middle finger or the ring finger, these two fingers, both, right? No, I shouldn't confuse you. You know, a lot of acupuncturists say I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. I'm just different, right? So from these two go all the way up, heads coming into the body, right? But there's no body, no physical body in our side. Where are they? Right? That's always a question. There's always a mystery. Entire thousands of years, there's always a mystery. But even in the Qigong practice, there's a mystery. Right? I heard my master say, hey, if you can deal these meridians, you're far beyond any kind of Qigong. Because that's the one you deal the totally invisible. Everything what we deal the visible. Understand? We deal the visible. We through the movement, right? Each session, you see that I teach you guys circle. I teach you guys to do this. What we do? We through the movement, right? Ideas. This movement help the meridians. The meridian help inside the body cooperate, right? It's called a meridian exercise. But that one you still can do. And then where's the body? Where's the organ you can impact or reconnect? That's the question, right? But according one of the modern science, they say, what do they say? They say the quantum entanglement. Does anyone heard of that? That means as long as the same particle, no matter how far they are, they always connect. Right? Think of this concept. We use this concept. So if the Sanjiao meridians is one entire, look at the entire meridians is one particle, right? The particle is the smallest. The meridians also can look at it as the smallest way you can say, and the largest way you can say is the both way, right? So if the Sanjiao meridians inside you, so is the Sanjiao body at the life source, what you belong to. Think of this way. Just like you leave the body part there and then come down to this earth. Whatever you are missing, so what do? You dial the number, ET phone home. Your phone home, try to connect. So that's why any sentence associated with the Sanjiao meridians don't always so strong, so fast, uncontrollable. We see this kind of happen. Suddenly, your allergic reactions. Suddenly, your body get fevers, high hold. Many these. And the more younger you are, so that's why you see this delta. Why go to the young? There's more energy. They have more energy. So therefore, their sentence more alert. Right? You have to look at, because that's the first defense system. We think the defense system is outside. No, Sanjiao is the far beyond. Because nobody, when you have think about it, if you have nothing to worry, right? Are you free? Definitely free. The Sanjiao has no body. Unbreakable. The body at the source of the life. So that's why it's so important, that's so serious. So that's why the delta, what we call the delta virus, figure out if they can get in through these meridians, they might have a chance. They might have a chance try to real get in the human body so they can living with us side by side for the rest of life. Right? So we all know now, so as of today, there's no secret now. Everyone knows the human will be impossible and 100% cure this virus. Then we will be the long-term fight, that's what they say. Then I will say that if that is true, we should think about how can we cooperate. Look at this, how strong this delta now. Even 80% of condition may be delta. Then why this 20% people still don't get it? Why you and me don't get it? Right? Think it this way. That means somehow, somewhere, your body, your Sanjiao meridians, your energy field still doesn't agree, allow this virus get in, right? It's environment. So if we do the side by side, you better think about how can you create unique energy field. The virus most likely will leave you alone because they don't like it. Doesn't mean they want to kill you, they just don't like it. Just like you create certain kind of environment, certain kind of plant or weeds doesn't want to grow there. Now you don't want to kill, just like you cannot kill the dandelions. But you create some kind of area, dandelion doesn't like it. So they most likely, they would like roll over, fall, or jump into the sunny and the more nutritious place, right? If you're dark, no light, say shady place, dandelion, even dandelion doesn't like grow at there. They can grow. So therefore, the virus doesn't like you. You're thinking this way, right? That's what I think. Right? I think we shouldn't fight. We should cooperate. Right? It's called a cooperate. Right? Like a Tai Chi, like a Yin Yang. Right? The real Tao is not consent to say, I am good. The Tao is not to say, you are good. The Tao is not to say, you are bad. Tao is between good and bad. In the between, that's called the Tao. Think this way. Right? It's not to say you turn to the good guy. No, it's not to say you be the bad guy. You just say you are the guy. Right? You are the unique guy. You are who you are. And between two. That's called the Tao. So if that's the concept, it's called complementary, right? Both ways. No one like. Everybody loves you. And no one hates you. Right? So therefore, you don't have to constantly think about it. How can I defend myself? How can I fight for the virus? How can I prevent the virus not getting in? Hey, come in. They don't like you. Right? Just like you cook all the meat, all the barbecue, chicken, all the barbecue, and invite the vegetarians. Hey, come in. Eat whatever you want. They're not going to come. Right? They're not going to come. Even smell is good. They're not going to come because they're not going to eat it there. Right? It's the same concept. Right? If you create your energy field complete different way, the virus wouldn't like you. Then you don't have to fight. But you're still healthy. Right? You're still healthy. Mentally healthy. Emotionally healthy. And the body healthy. That's the goal. That's my goal. I wish each one of you will reach this level. So therefore, we are going to change the concept. All right? This couple of weeks, I'm going to teach you this type of the concept, this type of the exercise, energy exercise. If you like it, highly recommend for you. Practice. Right? Then you have freedom. Nothing's a guarantee, right? You know that. Doesn't mean say, oh, I do this, you don't need the virus shot, or I do this, you never get the virus. No, that's not what I say. I said it one more time. We are doing this is based on the complementary concept. You create a healthy, balanced energy field. Then virus doesn't like you. Or virus might even like you getting in, but doesn't mean they want to create chaos to make you enter emergency room. Right? Think of this. Each one of us living with how many viruses inside our body. Look at that. Does anyone doesn't have a cancer? We all have a cancer cell. We all have a different kind of virus. And more poison virus is still living inside of us all the time. But each one living in their own zones, right? Why? They are balanced. They are okay, right? They are okay. As long as they don't cross the line. Why they cross the line? You are not balanced. You are off the balance. You make your virus confused. You make your intelligence of your defense system, what they call immune system confused, right? The immune confused. So you have to think, how can I not make my own immune system confused? Therefore, you need a peace. You need to constantly send energy. You need to send good energy field, energy consciousness. Allow the body say, hey, be peace, be balance, be harmony. Right? That's the goal we are gonna to catch this. I think that's what I'm gonna to open up this concept, right? It's a very serious, in my opinion, it's a pretty serious issue, because if you are living in the fear, right? Think of this. If you are living in the fear, always afraid, am I get the virus? Does the virus come? Then when I'm gonna to do my life, you're worried about you worry about your family, the worry and the fear will impact to your body, mind. Healing, you must thinking. Your thoughts will create a reality. The fear will impact your kidney function. So the kidney function will until the season at the winter. Now think this way. If now you start worrying, you accumulate this worry, the fear, energy, constantly impact your lung function and the kidney function until season happens, winter. Your body, your entire system crashed. Has nothing to do with outside virus. You almost like open the door, invite the virus coming in, because you create your own reality. You destroy yourself. You destroyed your own immune system. Right? You need to thinking this way. You need to create a healthy immune system. Immune system, that's the most likely is the Western mind. Think about the immune system. We all think about the immune system, look like that's the best. Just think about the immune system is what? It's like your security camera. You put all the security camera, but you don't have a power. The power off, what are you gonna do? You see nothing, right? The network doesn't connect. Who give you power? Chi. You don't have a chi. Even you have the best camera, immune system. All you think about the immune system is what? It's the car, it's the vehicle. The best vehicle. I give you a best, strong immune system, like a best powerful weapons. So what are you gonna do? You're a lousy driver. You still cannot drive in the car, right? Your consciousness, your belief will make the system different. And the most likely, the immune system, what we think of the immune system, most is what we only use a tiny little bit of the immune system. It's called the adaptive immune system. It's after you're born, you create. Not many people real connect into your inherited immune system, the genetic immune system. Think this way. What is in your cell level? How many years we've been in this earth? How many generations your bloodlines, through the hunger, through the fight, through many different kind of illness, disease, you still survive? Can you connect to this kind of life, genetic power? You can. You even don't know how to connect in, right? So what is the most strong immune system? Genetic, right? Inherited. You don't have to do anything. It's yours. Take it. Unfortunately, we don't have a password. We can't connect. We don't know how to connect. So therefore, what we do, we go to the Amazon, we go to the YouTube, we try to buy something. We try to, begging someone, say, hey, I have the best. Come to me. I give it to you. You might. Yeah, good luck. That's what I say. Anyway, I don't want to give you a negative concept. I want to give you a positive way, right? Answer lies within. If you really think genetic power, if you really thinking yourself, right? Life has a purpose. Then do something different, right? That's the concept. So go back to the concept. Then in this way, are we thinking we do the two? One is the very simple way. Simple ways you can massage yourself, right? One is the meridians, one is acupoints, right? The point living on the meridians, the point like a switch. You turn on, turn the switch. So you constantly jump start the body, right? You jump start the body. So therefore, this system, these simple ways you can practice anytime, anywhere. You don't have to do real serious Qigong practice. It is Qigong, but it is a different type of the way, right? So number one is the gate, right? Turn on the gate. Which gate? Which gate? They call in the acupuncture point, they call large intestine 4, right? They shouldn't use the number, but anyway, that's a different story. We talk about later, right? How to get to the point. How to get to that point, which is very simple. Each one can look at your hand, right? See, you will see that the white, your skin will color different. Usually, you come here, you see that the end, this like a valley, when the color change, this almost go there. The other easy way is your thumb has lines. That valley has lines. So you put the thumb, the lines touch these lines and then go there. That's the easy way, right? Also, you should find it, hold outside, go there in this area, find the one point you feel tendons, hurts a little bit. 99% of the time, you should feel the hurt. Doesn't hurt, didn't find it. You better find it. Right? Just like you turn on the switch. Switch must turn on. Otherwise, you didn't turn on the switch. Quality, quantity. I said it many times, right? So that's the point number one. Massage this point. How do you massage it? Just squeeze it, right? You can squeeze the left side. You can squeeze the right side. Find it. Then what's the difference? You will find the different size has different reactions, different feelings. That's okay, because the left side, right side is different, but massaged. How long? 2 minutes, at the least. That is the number one point. Very important point. This point connect almost everything. Just like a main point, like a power. You coming into your power, every house has a little power box. That's the main power. That's the main power. So that's why this is the first point, first exercise we should do. Turn on the power. This one at the least take care of your whole face, lungs, colons, stomach, right? Everything. Turn on the power. Just think about it. I turn on the power. Make sure they all working together. You do good, many things can happen at this point. You massage it at this point. Does anyone find it? Yeah. Squeeze it. If you don't, at the beginning, try to find it at this point. Once you find it, then hold it there. Gently make it, just squeeze it, make it turn. Right? Just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't go too fast, but you need to push a little bit hard. Alright? It's a physical impact. So therefore, you need a physical pressure. It's very important. Right? So one hand getting sore and then turn it to the other side. Massage it. That's number one. Got it? I hope you all got it. That's number one, right? I should teach it all this one, finish this morning. So that's why, very important. 2 minutes each side. After this, number two. You see that each one have this? Almost the middle of the, I do the simple way, just the middle of the spot. That is the life gate. Life gate. This point will directly stimulate your entire life source. Right? Just a spare engine, just boom, give you your additional jump start. You turn on the power, Now you go to the center, you send the specific order to your life source. Say, hey, open up. I need you. Right? So use your thumb. You must use your thumb. Right? Touch that. You see that? Then it doesn't matter you turn which way. You need to turn both ways. Make circles. This point, you don't feel the pain or not pain because that's inside the connection. You don't have like a first point, you have a physical reaction. This one doesn't have a reaction, right? That's why it's a different reaction. It's inside that you send a message into your life source. So this point often can save the life. If someone sees your outbone, often you ask it, they know needles goes here, save life, help you come back, right? It's very important. So you send a message to what? Life source. Why we needed this? Remember I just said your inherited genetic code, right? Everything is buried into your life. Life continues, right? You've been in here for many, many generations, right? They always make a joke, how long you been here? Oh, I'm 85, 80 years, 85 years. No, you've been here more than maybe 8 million years, right? Who knows? Who knows? That's right. Right? So that's the point. Got it? Right? You can massage it. So this point is very good, right? So all of these 2 points, you can watch TV, continue doing this. So watch TV, driving the car, even can do this. You cannot drive in a car, do it that way, right? But you can drive in a car, do that. Right? Stimulate it. 2 minutes. Right? You can do 1 minute one side, 1 minute the other side. 2 minutes. Right. Both sides. After you turn on the switch, you send the message order to the life source. Now what's happening? Now the life source will send energy to the body. All the powers and now you have to what? Make to the order. Make they to the specific area what they need. Which is what we say that, right? We are facing to the delta. Right, delta, this virus most likely impact our what? Sanjiao meridians, right? Now we say this area is your Sanjiao meridians. So what do? We need to tell the body, say, hey, you have a power, you have a life source, you have inherited the wisdoms. Now goes to this area. Now I need you, right? The immune system. Now I need you. Defense at this system, at this area, right? Because we are facing to this kind of situation. I want to use my energy in the right place. Just like someone give you seed money, you have to use for right project, right? It's a life project. So therefore we use this side. See, you big thumb, this side of your thumb, right? Got it? So use this thumb, massage from the, you don't massage it, you touch it, brush down, all the way down to the end of your neck. That's the entire whole area. You see? You got it? So anyone has a glass, please take off your glass. Right? Now it's pretty good. No one can see you. You stay at home, doesn't matter, right? So you do the both hands. Hold it this way. Give yourself an energy brush, right? So brush hair means what? You move everything in the right order, right? That's concept. That's why you make it nice, good. So you make your energy nice, good. That's why. You feel so good, right? Got it? It's very simple, right? Get 2 minutes, that'll be enough, right? So, the 3 major things. Number 1, turn on the switch, turn on the energy, right? Turn on all the power. Number 2, send the message to the life source. Number 3, make all the energy in right order. So number 4, so if you want to do additional after this, you can hold this posture, dragon stand between heaven and earth. Stand there for 2, 3, 5 minutes to what? To allow your body enhance whatever what you've done, right? The ending is the root, allow you increase the energy because you still need the energy. All the doing this is the wisdom, is inherited wisdom, right? Just like inherited wisdom, but you still need to use, right? Use. You need the power to use. You need the inherited power to do something. Just like we say the immune system, right? Even you need your immune system. Still relied on your inner strength, the power, life source. So therefore you need chi to allow you can use the wisdoms. So that will be the 4 basic movement, right? For the first part of the prevention. Highly recommend you guys to do at least once a day. Right? You can do at the night before you go to the sleep. Maybe you are sleeping getting better, or you do get up the first things before you go out. Right? Do something, please. You take something. Right? Do something. You have to do something. If you consider this, whatever you call the virus, the situation, but even you don't consider, still is the best way to allow your body become stronger, mind becomes stronger. So this way, you are not fighting, you are what? You are changing entire concept, environment, make yourself stronger. Be prepared. So once your body doing this, most likely, the virus won't like it. So if you guys try, anyone already have a headache, you have a fever, try this exercise, see does it help. Maybe fever go away next day. Then you know what's happening because you use a different way to stimulate the body, allow body waking up, right? The question is allow your inner strength wake up to heal yourself, right? That's what we all want. We can heal ourselves. It's the time. It is time. So many people already follow me for this couple months. Now is the time to really challenge you guys the wisdom. Challenge the way you better stand up to say, hey, I learned so much, which is you should. At the least I would say I teach so much for you guys, right? I really don't want to see any one of you have to end this kind of emergency room. I really wish you guys each one, I got it. I practice something, I am so good. It's great. It's a way you challenge yourself. It's a way to test. Am I teaching you a garbage or you didn't learn the good things, right? In my opinion. So you better really listen. Listen to your mind, listen to your heart. See, does it make sense? See, do you like this kind of concept? It's a concept. You have to understand, right? In the modern science concept, is the particle is called the probabilities. Life is a probabilities, right? Everything is a probability. That's not always one way. There are so many different ways. Depending on which way you want to go, depending on which way you want to see. I'm just providing different ways, right? Different ways of the life. So think about that. This concept, right? At least I taught it this morning. Practice See how do you feel. So we're going to create this time in my opinion, it's a pretty serious challenge, right? So second time come up, so now we all have to facing this instead of wait until real serious issue happens and then that be too late. It's not too late, just more struggle. Why bother? We can do something, then we don't have to worry about these things, right? Do the best what you can. The Chinese always say, do the best what you can. Rest give to God, right? Do the 99%. And then 1% is God's will. God's will, nothing you can do, but your responsibility, you better do that, right? So you have a choice. Worry doesn't help, right? Get a shot, even you get a shot, you might still get it, right? So how can you prevent? How can you make your own body can function better? Then it doesn't matter you shot or not shot. So body will function different ways. So prevention is the real cure, right? Don't think it's the fight. Think about how can we cooperate? How can we make life different? And then my life different. We are not in the same path. They don't like us, right? They will leave us alone. So we still survive. Life have many different choices. It's the choice what you make. So I wish this morning, this information can help each one of you. You need to think about that. Do you still want to continue go down this path? And then we can be together. Then I'm going to real challenge you guys, and then we will have a good ending, right? Good one. All right, so we can end this class. How do we do? How do we do? Now we need what? Complementary, cooperate our body, mind, spirit, right? We need to cooperate our body, mind, spirit. We need to listen to the heart, right? How to cooperate our body, mind, spirit? Heart to heart, practice, and practice. See you next